Welcome everyone. Today finds me at Glensheen Mansion in Duluth, Minnesota, where they have Whiskey Wednesday. I don't know what it's all about. Let's stop in and see. This is Glensheen. It's a mansion here in Duluth. And apparently every Wednesday they have Whiskey Wednesday just to bring people out and you can walk the grounds. Well, I've already examined that. It cost me 30 bucks, by the way, to get inside the mansion. Grounds was included. So I guess I will just try to sample some of the whiskey maybe. So this path leads up from the footbridge. You can kind of see it through the woods. And let's see where this goes. I have a feeling this might not have been here, the rail and all, back in the day. And that certainly is not period. So, where are we? Oh, we're back here in the winter garden. Alright, and this is the yard, the backyard, the top of the garden, whatever they call it. There's a footbridge. Maybe you can see it. That's where I saw the fox. I don't know if the people coming here for Whiskey Wednesday are supposed to be up here by the mansion, but I paid my 30 bucks, so I'm going to walk around a little bit more. Got about 5 more minutes till the whiskey starts pouring, then I'll head down to the carriage house. That's where they're set up. To give you a lay of the land, over there in that direction is the footbridge and the little beach they had, and there is the boathouse and their pier, and over in this direction is the stable, and that's where they're going to have Whiskey Wednesday. If we keep going, you can't really see it, but that's the top of the gardener's cottage, and then all of this area behind the evergreens are where they have their vegetable garden. And this, of course, is just the beautiful flower garden, which we don't get to see in bloom, but I imagine it's beautiful. I use my active creative imagination to see it as just lovely. And I am so cold right now. I'm going to go grab some whiskey. I'm not going to overindulge. I'll have one, then head back to my hotel. But this place is amazing. Check out the mansion video. It's well worth it. And by the way, I know this mask looks goofy hanging down under my chin, but I'm outside. I don't need it now, but I think I'll need it as soon as I enter the carriage house. It's a shame I didn't get to see the fountain operating. Alright, we're going to take this path. I hear music starting. I don't think it's live music, but it's music. And we'll head over here and sample a little whiskey. Well, I was wrong. They do have some live music here. Whiskey, music, and a mansion. How can life get any better? This old carriage house is pretty nice. Pretty fancy for a 110-year-old building.
Let's do that. Okay, you want to do the beet grab?
I think I would, yeah.
Okay.
Featured whiskey cocktail of the week at 7 bucks. We'll try it. Okay, this is called a butternut, I believe. It is whiskey, butterscotch schnapps, and amaretto. And then there is butter and I forget what's on the rim there. I'm gonna have to taste it and tell you. Let's try it. Oh, it's brown sugar. Oh, she has a heavy pour. I'm not complaining, mind you. For $7, where can you get? I think she charged me $8. I didn't go for the rail. So where can you get a mixed drink for $8? Very good. You can see they're trying to start a fire behind me, and as soon as that's done, I'm heading over there because my fingers are numb. It's a cold, cold night. All this in the opulent surroundings of a 20th century mansion. Let's get my insides warm anyway. Now that's what I call a fire. It's crackling and burning, and it's going to keep me warm along with this. What better way to spend an October evening? And this is just the stable. You heard right, fanciest stable in the world. I just love when I'm on the road traveling and you find unexpected things like this. Just neat little activities that are going on. This reminds me so much of a year or so ago, maybe it was 2 years ago, when I was in St. Louis and they had the lighting at the Anheuser-Busch brewery, and totally unexpected. And I knew I wanted to see this mansion because it's got an interesting history. It's got a murder mystery tied to it. But when I found out that they have Whiskey Wednesday and just neat things like this, fire pits and mansions and cocktails, how can you miss? Even when you're here by yourself, it is just an enjoyable way to spend the evening as opposed to sitting in a hotel room and watching TV, which I never do. Of course, it's not all perfect. Other people are here with friends, and I'm here all alone. But sometimes you meet people, strike up conversations. A little hard when a lot of people come in groups, and I'm here all by myself. Not impossible, though. You gotta get in there, introduce yourself, and just have a little fun in life, right? What do you think? Should I try to walk across those 6x6s? If I fall in, it's about a 5-foot drop into the water. Not in your life. Or should I? I think I can do it. Oh, it wiggles. I gotta find one that doesn't wiggle as much. Okay, I think I could do it on this one. I don't think that's what it's intended for. I made it. And I haven't even been drinking a lot. I've only had one so far. I just thought I'd try it. It looks like those ships out on Lake Superior are there for the night. They've been sitting there for the last few hours. My hand is getting really, really cold holding on to this cup of ice. It's probably 32 degrees out, and that's just too cold to be holding on to a cup of ice. So I'm gonna go throw this away and see if I can get one more whiskey before I head home. So this is called the Orange Crema. It's whiskey, orange crema, and lemon juice. I don't know what orange crema is. I've never had it. It's really too citrusy for me. I really liked that other drink, the butternut, whatever it was called, I forget already. I like that a lot better. It comes in almost a water glass, so there's a lot of beverage in here, and I'm really tasting the whiskey, so I think these girls just have a real heavy pour. What can I say? I got to be careful. I still have to drive to my hotel, and I don't want to overindulge. But it's not bad. I prefer the other drink. And look where we are. We have a nice fire. I'm standing by it because I'm kind of cold tonight. And we have a mansion. Believe it or not, this is not the mansion, as I said earlier. This is the stable. These horses, or cows, or whatever they had in here, had to be the best treated on earth. And the reason I say cows, when I took the tour of the mansion, they have a milk house, or a milk room. And they provide all their own milk, all their own vegetables from the garden. So maybe the stable was just for cows. I don't know. Pretty fancy cow house, isn't it? So I just saw him tuning up. Apparently he doesn't start singing for another half hour. I don't know if I want to stick around a half hour. I haven't even checked into my room yet. We'll see. If I can make this drink last for a half hour, I'll stick around, but I'm not going to continue to buy cocktails tonight.